Hi, welcome to the test format in detail of writing and speaking skills. In my previous video, I give you the details of the test format of listening and reading skills. In case you haven't watched it, please click the link to watch it in detail. Hi, I am Archana Kayale from Good to Excellence and we are your online partner to coach you in IELTS, PT, TOEFL and English communication. Now this video will cover writing and speaking section. Now let's move to writing skills. In writing skills you have two tasks. Your first task is different for academic and general stream. Second task is common to both the streams. For academic writing task 1, you get diagrams, graphs, maps and charts. Your minimum word limit is 150 words. If you write below that, you are penalized for it. There is no maximum word limit. This skill checks candidates' ability to compare, describe, explain and organize. For general candidates, in task 1, you get letter writing. You may get formal, semi-formal or informal letters. Minimum word limit is 150 words. If you write below it, you are penalized. There is no maximum word limit. Here the candidate's ability is checked to express his need, complaint, opinion, likes, dislikes. Also, how student can engage himself in personal correspondence. Task 2 is essay writing. It is the same for academic and general candidates. Candidates are assessed to present their idea, express their opinion, argue and write on problem and solution. You get different types of essays. Agree, disagree, discussion, advantages, disadvantages, problem and solution, cause and solution and cause and effect. Minimum word limit for essay writing is 250 words. If you write below it, again you are penalized. There is no maximum word limit. Now let's see the categories you are assessed on. Task accomplishment. Now what is task accomplishment? It is of course, are you meeting the minimum word limit? That is one. Another thing is what the question is asked. You should be able to understand that and answer the question. Then lexical range, that is your vocabulary. You shouldn't be repeating the words. You need to use the right word at the right place. Please do not try to write very difficult words. You may use them incorrectly. Then grammatical range and accuracy. Grammatical range is what types of sentence structures you are writing. Are you writing the same type of sentences like basic sentences or are you using compound sentences, complex sentences? And of course, whatever you are writing, it should be grammatically correct. Then cohesion and coherence, that's the flow of your language. If you take paper-based test, you get separate answer sheet for task 1 and task 2. You need to write one full A4 sheet to achieve 150 words target and 1.5 page to achieve 250 words target. In computer delivered test, you need to type in the response box and you can see your word count. So you don't need to worry about meeting the word limit. You check the structure of task 1 and task 2 in our next video. Now let's move to our speaking skill. This is the same for academic and general candidates. The duration for this test is 11 to 15 minutes. It is one-on-one interview with the examiner, whether you take paper-based test or computer-based test. The test can be one or a few more days before or after your listening, reading and writing test. In computer delivered test, the speaking test can happen the same day, either before or after your listening, reading, or writing test. The test assesses if the candidate can communicate effectively in English. You are assessed on the following criteria: grammatical range and accuracy, as I explained to you in our writing test. What is grammatical range and accuracy? Lexical resource is, of course, your vocabulary. Cohesion and coherence is the fluency, is the flow of your language. Pronunciation. Do not misunderstand it for the accent. IELTS accepts all sort of accent because it is conducted all over the world. But your pronunciation should be correct. It shouldn't be like pronunciation. It should be pronunciation. Your test starts with your and examiner's introduction. Like examiner will tell her name, like I am Archana, what's your name and what can I call you? Then checking your photo ID, and mostly it is of course a passport. After that, the examiner starts a recording device which is kept on her table. Your test is recorded in it. It is useful for reevaluation purpose. In speaking test, you have 3 tasks. Your task 1, that is part 1, is personal interview, where candidates answer general questions like job, hobbies, family, friends. It lasts for 3 to 4 minutes of time. Task 2, that is part 2 or a cue card. The candidate gets a prompt card and prompts and is given a minute to prepare. The card is on a particular topic. Topics are quite general, like talk about your favorite person, wedding you attended, or a gift you bought. You cannot ask the examiner to change the topic even if you don't have an idea. You get 1 minute to prepare and must speak between 1 and 2 minutes. Then the examiner asks you 1 or 2 roundabout questions on the cue card. And that's the way your part 2 gets over and the examiner moves to part 3, which is also called as two-way discussion questions, where the examiner engages the candidate on abstract questions which are linked to part 2 questions. The question generally assess candidate's ability to explain, express opinion, state his or her argument, or talk about the prediction. The test lasts for 4 to 5 minutes. The tips on all these 3 tasks will be given in our speaking skills video. So this is about the detailed test format for IELTS. To get notified for our next release, please press the bell icon, subscribe to our channel and like and share the video. I will see you in the next video. Until then, bye.